There is a lot of discussion nowadays about why Yellowstone was made the world's first national park. Put yourself back in 1865, and you come into this area. Is the remoteness what is unique? No. When you found a town in 1865 in the Rocky Mountains, that was unique. Were the wildlife? No, you lived off the wildlife. Was it spectacular scenery? No, Rocky Mountain area was known for its scenery. What was unique in the 1860s, 1870s to the people who came here were the thermal features. There's approximately 900 geysers worldwide, and we have over 500 of those in Yellowstone.
This is a geologic park, first and foremost. That's why it was set aside. And today it encompasses 2.2 million acres of pretty wild land. More geysers in this mile and a half or so than any place else in the world.
Yellowstone is a great place to see geology alive and in action daily. And we need to have places where people can experience these unique natural phenomena for themselves.
Wow! I live in Minnesota, and this is not something I see every day. So I enjoy coming out here just to see something different, something that's part of nature, and something that's a lot bigger than I am.
When you see boiling water shoot 150 feet into the air on its own accord, then you're like, wow, that is definitely something that we're just a small piece in this really cool world. A geyser is basically a hot spring that erupts. It acts like a pressure cooker, and so when that pressure is released, all the water underneath flashes the steam, pushes the water out into a geyser eruption. So it's basically like nature's natural fountain.
Every eruption is unique and beautiful in its own way. Geysers have their own unique personality. Some are very unpredictable, a few are predictable. Depending on the wind and the pressure of the water and how much recharge, you get different eruptions. Geysers are what we call mathematically chaotic systems. Slight variations in the amount of cold water coming in, the amount of heat coming up, a change in the plumbing system can give you dramatically different results. And what I enjoy seeing is not the reproducibility of geysers, but the infinite variety even within a single geyser.
We're lucky we can predict the 5 or 6 that we can. And that can vary from year to year, whether or not we can predict and maybe how big a window around them. I think it teaches us to respect natural systems that don't operate on our time frame.
Now, a geyser like Old Faithful has a name for a reason, and it is fairly faithful. Its period between eruptions has lengthened from 60 minutes to about 90 minutes over the last 30 years. Will that continue? We don't know. Someday, may Old Faithful stop? Yes. But the main point of this national park is to let natural geologic processes go on without we as humans affecting them.
We preserve them not for what they can do for us in terms of something economic, but in terms of what they do for our hearts.